Ladies and gentlemen,
Ladies and gentlemen,
boys and girls,
boys and girls, welcome to the greatest podcast on the planet.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yolana eti po.
And they tipping me off. I know you from the inside out. We do some real talking at my mama's house. We finna get something for $1. We might just hit home in a Honda. But are you ready? I am ready. Don't keep me waiting. I'm okay. I'm just minutes away. You can come any day. You can come and we play. But are you ready? I am ready. Don't keep me waiting.
Are you being for real?
Can you do
yeah,
this
missing a record. Missing a record.
Oh my gosh.
Halisilile bafana bami.
Asilile lobana.
You did it on purpose.
Nah. Ngiyakwanisa ukuphinda.
Can you do something?
Ngiyakwanisa ukuphinda nje. Ngiyakwanisa ukuphinda. Yenza phela lawo. Ngakhanyisa senza ngiyiwa. Anithiwa masikhuluma la.
Hey, Choma.
Choma.
I'm just quiet.
Yeah.
Actually,
You know I like protecting my peace.
So,
Oh,
man senza so.
Ukuquiet girl
oh.
ira yakho.
then you're soft girl era.
So,
Maybe a soft girl
man
era.
senza so angikho homophobic.
I'm just trying to blossom, guys.
No,
Yeah.
Chomi.
So Choma, like kule nto yenza ngeneyo last weekend ayingichazanga. So bathi kulo nkazana ndiyamfuna.
I'm not going to do bro.
Inkazana athi imfuna yabo. So inkazana nathi imbuza emntwini angikhona. Umuntu angikhona wathi mina ngigay.
What?
Gay, Choma.
Really?
Yes.
That's crazy, guys.
You know?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, I don't know. Is there something we do on this show that gives people the impression to know
Don't tina si gay.
what's going on?
Hey, Chomi.
Like, what's going on, guys?
So
It's the edges for me.
My God.
Yeah.
So, palpitations. Palpitations.
Angazi
Like, Chomi, maybe
ukuthi
it's because your eyebrows are so unfleet.
oh
It could be, guys.
like ithayini
Yeah.
skincare
routine.
Oh, skincare. Siphuma sibahle.
I think that's the problem. I
Siphuma
really think that's
sibahle.
the problem. I don't know where you guys are getting all of this information from.
But tina
Fake
want
news.
to
You can
set
tell,
want to set the record straight.
we are heterosexual.
Ukuthi thina sithanda uchela.
Yeah.
Balena manje
Uthi
i-high
stand
cock
chill.
blocking lana kodwa.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll address it
Bro.
another
Yeah.
time.
So kule
Hi.
but guys usungangiqamba manga kodwa usungazuthi mina ngigay just because inkazana ithi yamfuna.
Akuyatholakala lokho. Ngakho lo wathi support idimbali.
Which is kind of worse, bro. Which is kind of worse, bro.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Yeah, khona.
Yeah.
So we tricky but I know thina lapha ekhaya we accommodate everyone anjo.
I woke upside down.
Yeah.
No, we're good.
I think
We good.
I think we're heavy with the flow.
Heavy with it.
Wona wow avela le top side le bottom side oh.
I don't know.
As an
Andy
individual.
bamglutikile earlier on and I was asking like, procedure ugqoka izinto lezi.
Isikhathi sokulala. Isikhathi sokulala.
This guy.
Bathi njalo there's ama pills.
Bro.
Yeah.
Eish.
No.
Nata bro.
Nato doka asilanda. Nato bro.
No, man, I distance myself from
Yeah.
these guys.
Juice. Big juice.
Yeah.
Utheni?
Big juice.
Asingahlanganisa izinto lela.
Ngathi ufuna ukuyikhuluma before siqala lapha ubusithini.
Ngiqoba lenkulumo zokwenza i-demonstration. Omnye uBrazil wabe sithi yena he wants to know in case one day he has to. Ngathi what scenario are you thinking of where you when a Brazil might have to teach someone how to use one of these things?
Yeah.
And then
Come to
Brazil.
think of it.
Like a pad.
A pad.
All right. Ngingazi ukuthi bekungubani, obuza umbuzo nalwana. But I'm just saying, like a lot of people are growing up in single parent families, right? And fine, it takes a village to raise a kid.
It's slow.
You know, it's slow, church members, you know, they can help us do that. But some people are really hands-on with their kids like that. We've watched movie Kevin Hart, the only serious movie he's ever acted in.
I didn't even watch that movie. Exactly.
Fatherhood.
Is that the one?
I think that's the one, you know. So I'm
Did you
not
have to go that far in the movie?
I mean, I would imagine. I mean, it's a movie, you know, but you know, you know. But I think, I mean, not that I would ever, you know, it would be a bit inappropriate for me to actually like put that on my daughter, right? Yeah. But just for education's sake, I would actually want to know how it's done. Yeah. You know, same way even virgins know how condoms are put on, right?
Or even like
not really the same way, but you know.
Like I'm saying, Engineer is a guy. Nobody only bachela mele hlale khona.
Yeah.
But
I guess, yeah.
Because you don't know who your guest is going to be.
But this is also like it's a little taboo.
You said virgins know how condoms are put on. I
remember David
Kamba
Manga.
You said virgins know how.
Inkabi vipheka lapha.
Inkabi vipheka.
Thina kade isikolo zenobuya abantu beColgate, the next week ubuye weZesa, then other week ubuye weProtector Plus. Afunda nafana.
You guys didn't go to fuck school?
Isikolo esafunda.
Vula amehlo zonke.
Ezepoyo.
Umchaza.
Wakubuya amajidelana we-CID lana ezodemonstrate izinto zama-drugs. Did they ever do that at your school?
For
real?
Bafunda ezikole ezinjani?
Bro, like I mean, I went to a school where like drugs were a really big problem, right? So like at least twice a term you'd have some guy from that's what Lebizo like it, bro. We even knew like the way he spoke. We'd imitate it sometimes, and it's he remembers.
When those school is fancy.
Yeah.
That
time I think itina sasikwazi ubhanje kuphela.
Kwakubuya hayi futhi kwakubuya izikolo zethu kwakubuya ichomna kodwa unqindi oyenza amasalamusi oyethwala isporo ngamazinzi.
Kwakuyincindi dog.
Unqindi.
Unqindi
yathuna nje ngoba try like this mfana.
Babechayitho.
Guys uzafaka izinqindi bra.
Alimazi unqindi.
Listen. Unqindi futhi wengafuna umuntu olencwala ku-ODS because uyabona amasalamusi. Weqala ikhangela abantwana besikolo useyithi lo Thompson yamangini. Usabona amasalamusi kancane.
Umavoti.
But relax.
So alimazi unqindi. Thoma photo yathi nabasho kancindi. What? See me talk.
I think umafoti izomela buyo wona.
So belaphenduka we miss the bro. You see ngabona sesichaza sikuqala sesikukhana.
Vele ngabona sesikuchoka siyakukhanuka nje.
Yeah.
So come back mafodi.
Every
ngendaba yama demonstration le ukuthi maybe there's some bits of information. I think if you're generally an inquisitive guy,
yeah. What?
I think if you're generally an inquisitive guy, every time you see information, you want to see what it's about. So that's how I brought up the topic of how do you put this on. Understand? I am not implementing any clip. You miss so as I'm going to explain how best can I say this? How best to perform fellatio? Alias fellatio. Oral sex.
Oh. I phela thina sifunda ngelokhu zenini.
Esikolo zama tracks.
Yeah, esikolo zama tracks.
I think I bukela for about 30 seconds and I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
But anyways, how are you guys doing? Is everyone okay?
No, all left.
Like yonke into sharp, yonke into right, khona ufuna ukukhuluma anything. Before siqalisa like cause izongana ufuna ukuhleka bhoda ehleka le. Bese sibuya siqale. Yeah. Abuye siqalisa. Di sharp. We sharp, bro.
I'm easy, my dog.
Actually, wait. Before we move on, right? The item you're talking about fellatio. In some schools, you know, like they actually like do childbirth videos as well. Like for real. I don't know if it's a specific class, right? Yeah, like primary schools. Yes, primary schools. Like grade 7 and
but
there's
still,
actually like some classes like where you can actually see a video of women giving
birth.
I don't know to what end. I don't know what they.
Easy piece colors and
in my primary school we had that.
So when I was in grade 7.
Get traumatizing kids, bro. Where's la
It's the first and last time,
like
of course.
uyibona check uyibona
Like
Very
Ipuma,
well, putting
Che.
it like really wrong.
Eh.
He didn't papalize.
how
It's
uyibona
not even its prime, bro.
yeah.
No, but to be honest, I once said this on my status. And I've been I'd forgotten to block her from seeing it. And
Yeah.
but I remember when I was still young and foolish, I posted on my status with guys, as in Bumbu in DMB, bruh.
How?
Like
Fana, I check it on my bench.
Mfana lo.
Benchi abadala.
Ukusho
Wayesangumfana. Wayesangumfana.
Hey,
Yes.
at
Namhlanje
a
director.
young age, it's natural.
Abamkhulu.
Kusho ukuthi wena uthanda itotolozi.
Utheni lo uthe it's natural, ine natural.
Big- Ukuthanda ipipi uncane. It's natural.
Man utheni?
It's natural. Ukuthanda ipipi uncane. Let's not act like we don't know. It's natural.
Mana othanda ipipi lapha mbani.
Vuyi.
Ngulotshi lokuze nini.
Parado,
Vuyi
ladies
mbani.
and gentlemen,
Ladies and gentlemen,
boys and girls,
boys and girls.
welcome to another episode of the ByoPodcast. Ingxoxo 99. Alisakhumbula sithi last week imbuzile ngathi libona ngani kulama brands azastrust ukuthi sibe sizo advertise stuff sawo like
The journey
on
is
the
far.
on the podcast.
I must watch our language. Like I want to rasta, hosta anything.
Did we not fetch
Yeah,
in
man.
Shambezi brand new today?
Wena. Yabo. So angazi ikhona into libona different.
I think it's worse. It's getting worse.
Kulento ngane akulanto libona la bethi futhi compliment ngayo. Sichibiliki. Is there something?
Oh!
Hayi madoda. Nenzani madoda? Madoda kwazi nenzani.
Qima mfana.
Ivale.
you guys remind me of like that time when people used to print like izgiba for themselves. Usakhumbula like abantu beprint izgiba ama keep on Ndebele make.
Oh.
Araba go rough. Labo faked dipping rocks.
Exactly.
Rocks.
Fake Bulawayo rocks,
Fake
BYO
Bulawayo
rocks.
rocks.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
are
Do you
difficult
think
times.
like kids
busy
still do
there.
that these days?
No, but
Or they just buy fake off-white?
Yeah, they just buy fake off-white and buy some.
ama brands etwenzani ngani?
Huh?
Ama brands etwesilawa enzani? Anti siya printers things.
Galaxy Boy.
Shop at power sales.
I see, man. I don't know. Come on, guys.
So sigqoke ama jersey la. Ama team
Matching outfits.
and is it really matching
Yeah,
outfits?
you're on brand, eh?
Courtesy of sports apparel. Yeah. So siyabonga kakhulu ukuthi basigqokisile. Abasithembile ukuthi sibuye this week isigqoke stuff sabo ukuthi sizo advertise la. Unfortunately balethe two kuphela. Balethe two mina bangani bami. Ngifisa sibili ngasonke lapha sigqoka ama jersey.
Lola lo.
Yeah, lo.
Usili wena usupport ipi team wena? Wena.
Niki Mike.
Chills.
Chile mabinya.
All right, ucoach umani umniki mic futhi. Ucoach Chelsea manje.
Yena uyangazi.
Drop.
Nice save. Yo.
Usho very one answer yomntwana.
Yena uyangazi.
Hayi siyabonga hayi. I think akakwazi uAlex Ferguson.
Yeah, that was Alex Ferguson. So yeah, particularly catch ukuthi singathola abantu abakele podcast le abango 15 abazathenga. Wonke umuntu lapha uyathola i-t-shirt. Yebona.
Kunema t-shirt
Yeah.
achapai. Kunema t-shirt.
Kule wonke umuntu la uzathola. Yeah.
Ofuna i-t-shirt yebhola. Akhulume labe sports apparel ku
Yeah.
FB la ku Insta.
Bakhona ku
Asiqambi amanga.
Sile office.
bathengisa ilizwe lonke jikelele.
Free printing?
Free delivery nationwide. So nxa lifuna ukugqoka njengathi yabo like nxa ufuna ukuthenga iskipa like iskipa lesi yabo lesi se Liverpool lesi sinje so like so see $25 yabo benesi Manchester United see like sinje so like see 25 la so but kuli extra $10 I think yama inhaler, lama painkiller,
Manchester United.
lama painkiller, lengubo.
Le-Brufen.
Yeah, le-Brufen. So la negotiate ukuthi ufuna noku extra. Yabo, but izikeeper ezabantu abadala $25, ezabantwana $20.
So make sure if you are excited about women's cities,
Yeah.
if you are excited about what your team is doing and you want a custom made jersey, contact Sports Apparel.
Yes, it's a fagi
Ama-
WhatsApp
social
We
catalog.
need a
media
metric fella to see if our 15 people went there. So why can't they go via us to buy the t-shirts? So that's
Yeah. So right, abafuna apparel. I feel like
Nah, but Funteng is keeper. Talk to us, then we talk to the supplier, so that the supplier knows that 15 people came from us.
Yeah.
when his keepers like.
Likhulume lathi bangani bethu, if any of you locally wants to get
Because if you just go there directly, then now we
Aso
can't-
sibikwazi.
Asikwanisi ukutreka.
yeah.
But so sizenza njalo. So I numbers ukuthi abantu bathenge ngabe singazifaki la.
Sisfa.
Kumbe alright, lina ndile stand abantu elibukela podcast. Nxa WhatsApp abantu laba batshela ukuthi uvela.
Yeah. Or nxa ukuthi uzathenga iskipa usitshele lathi then sikubhale phansi. Like
Yeah.
usitshele ungasithenga
Exactly.
actually yeah. Ungathenga iskipa ebantwini laba take us on Instagram.
Alright.
At ByoPodcast.
Go Kanya di podcast is for
Yeah.
two just woman. Mgcini just went through like three different solutions that brainstorm alive.
Inkobe asekutshela thina ndoda sitshela ubela sizokhuluma into
Siyathuthwa slide ama-camera thina zikhali.
asitshela ngopilo kuzenini impahla kuthiwa semele sikhulume ngazo. But if you want to like get more info, you can contact them on +263 71 517 0765. Sizasifaka inamba zangikhona lapho ukuthi abantu bazidinge.
100%.
We are coming at you live from Zulu Fashion House.
The greatest podcast. I said,
Yeah, Kimasu.
the greatest boutique.
Yeah.
The most popular boutique in Bulawayo.
Because of Twitter.
As
Ngoba
namhlanje.
mina bengicabanga bro.
Yeah. Sasikuthula lokho yaza ngazi ukuthi kusihlolelana.
Bengicabanga sibi.
Why lithule so namhla? Kujela uba le activity like. Sesiqalisile wena.
It is the most popular formal boutique. Yes. Yeah. Yeah,
Mana, uJane engahleki isikhiwa. Uyazi uJane utheni emoteni siya.
Wena kabe ungaqali ngami bra.
Uze wathi ungakhulumi ku-podcast.
Utheni?
Go to motherfucker.
Awusitsheli.
Angicela ithuba.
Awusitsheli. Ah no, we are family Jay. Why kungamelanga
just
sibe
Uthi
kwazi?
nguJane. Ayi, navele. In the 2 days nganathi bengidefroster. Ngathi he? What? I mean detox. What the fuck?
Wait, thinking kabelo ni 1-0. When I catch you.
No, but kuyatholakala.
Okuli
ukuthi-
broiler. Okulama breast.
When I catch you. When I catch you.
Kuyathola-
Na vele isikhiwa sasikhulumi kusho.
Wena namaglass wakho ngani uSteve Wanda. Ngizo
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately.
the score is going to be 5.
The game went on.
Right.
The ref,
ugqoke
favor
isikipa
of
seteam le.
the ref.
You want the intel.
Hayi, cithi mic kaJane man.
We are
Nah,
speaking
nah,
like
nah.
that.
Cithi mic kaJane.
I feel like namhla kulokunye
One
kuyi.
nonsense.
I feel like namhla kulokunye kuyi awkward silence esilakho so. Angazi ukuthi ihoma njani. Jay namhla wayebehave
What's
so.
the
Mina. I mean ngibehave. I think
You think what?
khona ukuthi ngihambe church ngesana.
Uhambe church? Batheni church?
Ngikwazi but ngikwazi ukuthi ngingenile kuphela phakathi
Wagcina nini ukuye church kabela?
Kabelo uyazi ukuthi church
Wagcina nini ukuye
ngiyini.
church? Wagcina nini?
Hey Trav. Sithe
awunzame
church
lo.
wayigcina nini?
Wagcina nini ukuye church?
But echechi yamiliana libona ngichechi lana kathi lo. Kuthiwa ngubade phezu kwesihlahla la.
Travis Scott.
La wena Tumelo.
Uzakhiwe.
Alibona ngichechi ngichechi uzakhiwe phezu kwesihlahla.
Ngathi uphezulu.
Nombuza ukuthi izitema likabandile.
Kuse Zimbabwe yini?
Whose dad is that?
Wena, did you see that
Zimbabwe.
Shwelele Pro Max video?
The what?
The what?
Shwelele Pro Max video. I'm not going to sing it. I think
Ukuthi asithi zonke isile TikTok futhi la plus idatha futhi yabona liyadura. Yabo? Ne mic.
Kana abantu bokhama mic ngabe khuluma la.
Ayazini.
Asike bhawa la.
Like nxa ulokhuze like
Kuthiwa khona.
ongekho
Okusalayo ubaba kaMgcini uku-TikTok.
umtshela wami TikTok. But the difference ukuthi ama video akhe ngafaka ku private.
Abantu
Uyabona
bathi
ngeke.
TikToker, uthi uku TikTok. Uthi
TikTok.
TikToker.
Try TikTok.
TikTok,
TikTok
bro.
bebe senza so.
Izivela ama
ngathi ubaba edlalisa enye filter. Yazi uva rangenzani ngathi.
Ndona umzali ya trend.
yazi
Ngabe ngihamba lapha na delete account.
umzali ya trend
Awunzali ya
asakudlala.
trend asakudlala nje.
Like ya trainers even ngeke simele unanzelele nxa uphuma endlini lo mdlalo ukuthi ugqokene.
Yeah.
Ngoba sungahlangana lo Jane. Ehlangana lo Jane tha.
Kune picture abadala labantu abayi2 nje laba bemile accounteni so belemkhaba but
Bebe namathele so.
They go to picture like is it edited? I think that picture said Jay yongena queue ngabadala abayi2. Omnye phambili uDunusi liyakhuluma enyalandela komkhaba ngabona yazi kumzali
Mina
umzali
vele
uya
I
trend.
make sure ukuthi ngiyahlala mbambi phone ngicheck
Yeah.
ukuthi.
But mina karesi umdala uyaposta zile ama video akhe but
Aku private.
khile lo ba.
Only you can view.
Yeah, only you can view. Yabethe buze uphethe.
Akhona kungathendo wakho ngoba indlela othi
Angiyamphika.
uyathi I have a ask.
Ngiyamphika. Alimazi
Phela
alilimbo.
ngithusha ngo I have a ask.
Ebe aski. Uthi bekwazi ku Rafu.
I-second slide. Ngumzali womuntu.
Alizake limbone.
I think i moment oza discover khona ukuthi social media unfriendly.
Yeah.
It's not.
But thina sisake saba lama test run because nxa kwaba nomzali okwabuya like consultation day ngani ushaya something fucked up.
Yeah, but
Especially boarding.
abadali
Aminakuzange wangenza.
abadala bakho bele choice yokugqoka sini.
Yeah, babeshap.
Amina
Onyanga so la into
Maybe
uthanda.
kule day yakhe lapha zothi umama ngiyangamthole ngani ugqoke ezinye. Ngathi
Phela kunyanga ngasola ukugqoka nje.
ngathi hawu
Amasali mina
amazalo.
green.
Kuyaba ngasola ukugqoka nje umdala ephuma le something angeke isolve like ingabe lekhanda lipoint leyo or something.
But mina what I like about my mom she asks.
Wena uyabusulijayele ngini labezeli lijayele.
Ayiboni.
Mina masalo yakubuza ukuthi ngi right yini ngithi hayi mama sesile reputation. Phuma ku YouTube every week.
Lani lizaba ngabazali bangani ba.
Akusayenzi.
But I think ithi sizabe singabazali abancane.
Ukwazi ukuthi utrend ayikwenzani.
You guys, you know what happened to me?
Laba ithu bezithu bakwazi.
I was listening to
babengakwazi,
Drake, Hotline Bling, right?
Yeah.
Last week. My friend's my friend's sibling. What, you really like vintage music? Hotline Bling by Drake.
Hayi le ayithu.
That's when I realized I am fucking old, bruh. I'm old.
Ngiyazi into efuyikhuluma singayikhuluma.
Ufundini?
Singekhulumi la. Hayi yachisa.
Uthi
Ngakuthi yasuka yachisa afterwards.
Yachisa.
Go blind vele.
enjakhona nje.
Ngenye.
Sizale kuze. Actually bemfuna ukuxoxela something ukuthi ningasathenga amabhangi ze-connect guys.
Oh yeah.
Bro kakwenzakalani ngani?
You saw what they did in the morning?
Benzeni?
Well, I mean, now I think their bundles just start from $3, if I'm not mistaken.
From 3.
Yeah.
What $3? Uyakwazi cheki mina. Imesi $3 impithe ngakanani?
Complain amabhadi.
Mina ndo ngithengi ele $5 bro.
Like
Not 5.
Yeah.
Ngithengi 5 gig.
Yeah.
5 gig $9.
And it won't work.
Ngisanda kulifaka le 10 minutes ngilifakile lathi sokusele 3 gig. Ngathi kumbe mbonini. Ngathi ngicheck ibalance.
Yeah.
Data bundle not found.
Data bundle is not found.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah. I thought it was just me.
It's
So
all of us.
I go back.
Ngibe
Yeah.
ngiyazame.
Mina sengile maybe 2 weeks ngile data bundles not found but some ama WhatsApp angena but it's only ama WhatsApp.
Afohlela.
But angila Insta I don't have anything dog but I know I bought an 8 gig and I ran through at least.
I'm not sure.
Ukuthi like bayenza ngamo or it's
Mina
like
Mina
It's a
ngibuhlungu
mistake.
ngemali yami ndoda.
Hunt?
banya defrost.
Sesikhetshana ikhona
lamenhle.
Kwenzakala lawo.
Yeah, kule 8 gig ayathenga yaphuma kulokuza.
Yaphuma ngitshaba.
Ngizaye ngaphuma cause ngisebenzisa ngimphume endlini.
kanti
But
i-connect
yaphela still.
abantu be-connect
Galina. nabelichi ipage rana lapana ku Twitter phona
siyayithanda kodwa
Ngela
singazithi
ama-clips uyakuyiloop ye 1 minute 7 seconds.
akunakutakwazi ithandusha indlwabo la
kathi bhano ungayishayiwe
Hey nathi mfethu sorry yazisuke ngaphuza
Ukhona
bengisathi
waphika
ukushaya
yena
indlwabe.
Asingabambe.
kule episode esake sayirecord enye episode esake sayirecord kule episode esake sayirecord silo Tumelo
Manini.
le episode esake sayirecord silo Tumelo la ngathi abantu abashaya indlwabe babonakala ngezandla ezi white
esi1 si
uba for someone esithi so Nimai kawuzwakala
lo kabelo sukumani lapha sibona ukuthi isiphi isande sigrim wona mgcine
Yakhanya.
esika left la
mama ngifuna ugetsi ukuthi isiphi mina ngiyavuma obviously
esika
ngiyishaya
left
lesi
antu utsheshela ngesika right
hayi ndoda lesa siqinanga
Lesi.
lesi
Kanti ufuna esiqinileyo.
ufuna isiqini
yikho phela ukuzwenza sharp
Yo,
ispani
I think into lesi strategy thene khona.
wona kabelo ke
Hayi. Ngiyathi ubona ningaphakamisa izandla zami after liqeda ukukhuluma kuthi omlo.
you don't do that nonsense
izandla zomlimisi phela nti sifuna ubatshela ukuthi besisemele ukuzeni emaplazini
and ngiyibonile nje imipost lana okuthiwayo
Mina vele if anything.
uvakashela umngane next thing susebenza kabelo ungayenzi njani
Nalitshele anything if anything.
kabelo ungayenzi njani
Mana.
ngicela something bangani bami
Singakangeni
la
lapha.
like ngicela ni order
yeah
like nxa uzizwa ngani ufuna ukukhuluma like ufuna uxoxa something
Cela imic.
cela imic uhambe nxa ukuthi i-conversation yangikhona is not part
Not
of what
make
you're
sure.
talking about here
2k
please senze akhohle
Hayi manje ukhuluma.
because ke resi yabona
Nikhuluma
na
ngamabhande.
yabona resi into enzakalayo kwini like nxa sikhuluma la ndixoxa nga umuntu olaleleyo akasibone uthini thina siya understand ukuthi kwenzakalani yabo
but yena
but umuntu oselalele
Osebuyela,
sesizwa
akasakwazi
ngale i-OG ngale
I-connect.
with the flow heavy with the flow yabo so
Anyway.
yeah bemfundini sengikhohlile
Belisithi amabhandla anyamalala.
amabhangi
Njengoba
yanyamalala
sesijampe zakho ndlwabe sajampa zakho family.
vele seshiya amasegwe amaningi kakhulu
Belanini kumabhandla.
umngane wakho next thing ususebenza
Uyabulo mngane productive kathi.
nomngane wami akwasenza njalo sasivakashile
Usuhambe
efami
njani?
yangiwo next thing sasesika amakhabithi
Lamba la endlini. Kumbe lakha la we.
Asimzali amakhabithi ayakabani.
nobe yakhaya uzocela amakhabi
Welele.
ulamanga lo mina
Wena usikha amakhabithi akho.
mina ngacela hayi ulamanga lo guys mina banginika maybe I looked hungry I don't know
semina into adisenzakala izolo lapha senile stress sama-bundles ukuthi asechaya phansi abe ngihlana lo kabelo la wathi vele thina siye emasimini laphana awufuni yini ukuthi uyebona ukuthi senza njani izinto mina imembe yami vele ngihlala ngiyibona i-push i-content semafarm yabona i-push
sokushothe
i-content
nge-brown suit le farmer shoe
yabo lami ngifike phela ngibona ukuthi awufa ngiqale ngigqoma ngilaza ngicina wakhiphina sembona ukuthi hala
Ikhuba fa
akuba linika lapha kusisi la
Ukuthi ifike vele sidaburile.
akula hip hop
Hip hop dog very
But-
asayenzi.
but khona thinkile kuzeni experience sharp la
yeah it's really nice
ku-therapeutic
Akunyane engalitsheli khona ziyithethisile abanye amasana kodwa hayi lo uyasibambelela lo. Ngabe ziyithathela. Because umgcini womene ehambe yenza isikhala ni. Athi umgcini wenza isikhala. Ngakho lamaline ama-drip. Omnye selandele drop ama-seedlings. Hayi usaba.
izikhala zangikhona kodwa besisenza
Then abanye sebelandela. Manje
Ubekhuthi isikhala umgcini.
ebejuja ngale la mjuja ngale
sithi.
Yeah,
kutsho ukuthi into eniyenza
Alathi umfana lo lesikini esikushelezi uvela kaphi.
into ayenzayo but I think bewe-experience sharp so as a podcast I think for i-team building sizahamba elokuzeni
Mina liwe for a-team building.
yeah sihamba sitshona sihamba
Hayi lamakhabishi ungesabi.
hayi ikhona ikhabishi ikhona
no
ikhabishi
you didn't
ikhona ikhabishi
Jeki uyasibulalela imvundla yena. Ulemvundla mbela amadada.
Lama 10 days.
Chunela nje into eziswi.
Tshunela mntu
Because we can't pull up for my cabbage though.
karuthi.
Yeah, but easy. Yabona la ikhabichi mawuyithola mahari sharp.
Ngishaphi.
Yabo.
Ngama khabitshi uyazikhopha ukukhuluma kakayenzile lutho angamoni ukuthi uyenzani. Incoza afika utefe futhi lawo.
Ndoda ngabuye mina kwesakho ndoda.
Awu but wenzanga lutho.
Ha
Uzane spane 2 hours.
Toto i-sightseeing
But
sabona.
le
Abona ama-production lines zonke. So
abani
sengikwazi.
nginanzelele lezo le liyayenza lutho le.
Hamba.
Hey,
Follow man.
Ilana na mfethu shithi. Hamani,
Dimsuni get back to work.
Kathi chiye ihambe ngale. Ubaba ngoye-content.
Izolo bengihamba nomngane wami so I didn't get into
Yeah.
full craft mode yabo. Ngoba ngi-accommodate umngane wami. If kade ngitholile inspire nje vele beyatshintsha ngingene ku-full
Shazile
regalia
Comfort.
ngishaye i-JOP.
Parano, so for team building, siyahamba.
For i-team building
Alright, no,
siyabuya.
yeah, yeah.
Sizalibiza ngasenslot inkukhu. Kanje akula muntu esabu slot inkukhu.
I think ngoba mnandi.
Yeah.
I think ngoba
Senza
mnandi.
i-vlog sislot inkukhu.
Yeah.
Yalinga amathumbu. Yalinga amathumbu guys.
Vele
Yes,
ungasetshenziswa
roasting
fry khonapho.
Yeah, yonke into senzela
Fine.
baba.
See defrosting coffee yakho.
Jane yawe defrosted.
So last week kule sicelo sabuya laso lapha as a podcast since thina sisingabantu abangathi bakhulu nyana yabo. So episode 100 usesemaduzaneni. I think how many episodes? From
we're 9 weeks away.
9 weeks away.
Because this is episode 90.
Or episode 90. Episode 90. Yeah, so 10 episodes.
Nisenza ama-interview uyakwanisa ukubuya masinyana.
Siyapusha thina ama-interview angu 5.
Ahlabuye.
Fast.
Zihle zikale. So we made an appeal ebantwini abasibukeleyo abasilaleleyo ukuthi sicela badonate ama-sanitary pads. Yabo, but last week turns out ukuthi kulo muntu wakhuluma something yaseqa sonke. Sathi sikhuluma ngento le yama-pads. Omunye wazokele sithi yeah, I'm heavy with the flow.
Usitogithiwe.
Wenze ngobomu. Yokwazi
Uhlale
ukwenza.
chama aphakathi. Uralph lathi ngisimuza kaze sibukele i-podcast. Ukathi umfana besithi.
Loja, but mina think okunye ngimlalele khuluma kwababa lana yayigiqala.
Hayi kuthi asikhuluma into
Mina I think then
but yeah.
yanchaya subliminally because ngawukhuluma late.
Yeah,
But
this
ngangudobhe
one-
kuye. I think
Lo
ngangudobhe.
waphinda futhi.
Wena nganguzwile.
Eh, wenzile.
Ngathi ngikhuluma labana ukuthi episode 100 plan ukuthi si donate ama pads like 100. Le yathi okay.
Njalo.
Manje njalo bro. Manje njalo.
Mina into engasenziwe ukuthi i-idea OJ isasebenzi vele kwakudana.
Yeah, kwakudana sasingama-idea
I think
amaningi.
sizathi initiative le then bese siplano kwethu.
Bese sibhebhana.
Yeah, so
Esikanjalo dog.
ngile good news la. Ngile good news. So sasicele 100 Sasicele 100 but we've managed to raise over 1,000 sanitary pads for the girl child in
Leonetti, po, po, po,
Zimbabwe.
po.
Yeah, Leonetti, inje ipi yankweni?
Yona leyana.
Ngikhohliwe, man. Ngikhohliwe.
Siyixotshe
Dala saqina dog. Into lezi sizijayelanga lezi. So siyabonga kakhulu abantu asebe donate. Ukhona omnye benamhla. Obuya wazochiyela la. So siyafisa ukuthi each and every person obukele even lana elikhona uJane muzosithule 1.
namntu Jane lim-20
uJane muzosithule 1. I1 yakho la yona leyana say like yeah, makes a difference.
Mina I also think sikhuluma 100. I think sikhuluma 100 kumechu 100. We didn't understand the capacity of what we're asking for. Because I feel like maybe 100 will only help how many? Was it 6 girls? Or I don't know.
10
girls.
Ayingakwazi mina.
So now, you see now, this is now a learning process for all of us because we found out ukuthi kadina sithi 100 episodes. Maybe if we had said 100 packets.
Wasi mina ngakhuluma with
because
confidence.
phambi kwethu lapha this is like what?
This is
like
already
80,
50.
right?
This is 50 pads.
10.
Because
Wa-
it's
kula
10.
manye ngathi.
40, 10. No, she actually
80,
120.
Yeah, ulethe 120
80,
yeah.
120.
Yeah.
So Tina saste 100, but once again we are ignorant penis havers. So we didn't know ukuthi.
All right, I'm pledging
100
my 5 clip alive on the show. I'm
what?
putting on 500. 500 next episode. Level value. So I'm a bit like 500 color. Say inspire. I'm putting on 500.
When
Yeah.
again.
Dive.
Ini.
When again.
I'm not zalethi no sir. Mina ngifutha nge-installment.
Oh,
I'll
guys.
match him. I'll do 500 also.
All right, cool.
Tina, that
Cool,
very
cool.
personally.
Yeah. We're cooking. We're cooking.
Tina,
We're
that is
cooking.
a-
We're
I
cooking.
just
We're cooking.
next
Next month, 5
okay,
months.
yeah.
Live audience.
You
Yeah,
can
come
bring it.
forward.
I must
Come
strip
forward,
out.
come
Let's get it, man.
House together.
Let's get it, man. Let's strip out.
Yeah,
damn.
siyabonga kakhulu bro.
So that's like how many?
So lapha ke bekhona ngaki la.
10
Hey.
packets. 10 packets. Yeah, that's the devil. Anyway, 10 packets.
10 packets.
Yes, 10
Ah,
packets.
cool. Thank you.
Guys, relax fun.
Lapha mpendulo lapha sesithenga ifurniture ngemali yakho nje.
Yani.
Lapha sesithenga ifurniture ngemali yakho.
Asimeni kahle, asimeni.
Yeah, compose yourself.
Let's record it.
Besithabe kakhulu lapha.
Siyabona that. Besizaphika sida isidi yabo. But cotton camera. So lapha lithe khona ngaki. No, so lapha
Usa.
Yeah. How many pads are these?
10 packets.
Yes,
So
10
this is
packets.
now 10
Yeah, like
packets.
Yeah.
a packet has 10. So, like, maybe if you
Apparently,
buy
there are many.
$1.50, like if you buy the packets that are $1.50,
Yeah.
but if you buy maybe the cheap ones,
Maybe
that are
I'm
like
ambitious
80
here, but I
cents
think
or
you
$1 baht.
But you can
No,
say what you want.
So lapha sithi i-target yethu sekuyingaki la?
No, you do 100,000 yamcha.
100,000.
Let's push in.
Do you think so sihle sithi episode 100
100,000
100k?
pets?
Yes, ingabe over ambitious, eh?
Mina iko nje fuba kwazi.
1,500.
Ingazi. Into singabe bani?
Uthe singabe ngopena pho.
Singabe ngama-African giant.
10,000.
Tell the dream is for free.
No,
Yakwazi. Hey, Ota. Yes, this weekend Udakut wantshela something. What? Do you know what the dream is for free, dog? No one charges you to just reach or just sit and say, nothing is 80 million. And
Was
if
it
you can't
100,000?
dream for free, dog, what can you achieve? And if you can't do just dream, I think we can do 100,000. If we find
9
it's
weeks.
fine, but we can do 100,000 pads, not packets, pads.
Yeah, pets.
For episode 100, we're gonna get 100,000 of these.
Do you think we can do it?
Any packet anyone, I was saying like,
Hayi nje.
You get what I'm saying? Take us serious.
Hayi nje.
angezala ke dlala
Ngoba laba singayibreaka down indaba lelithe nxa kunje so imali.
That's what I don't know. Can you check that
This-
packet? I think maybe
this one
the
with
price.
10
Can
with 10
you
pads, how
just
much
check
is
that packet?
No, I think it's a check.
$1.50, $1.50. That's like $6. I think, if my math is correct. This is a good
Nick Mike.
quality.
okay,
That's a good
Mina,
quality.
I would suggest these because
They work for you.
umapiri yabo uvela wona
I
la.
thought you were gonna say, I would wear these.
No. I
So-
don't. Me. No.
Okay.
I don't.
Well,
But,
you
money,
never
money.
know.
but my charm mapiri, she wears those like those are
Okay.
good quality.
$50.
Shut up to my beard.
$50 for la.
Where's the Cortex, buddy?
I'm doing chilla.
It's better. It's a better
That is
brand.
lama show too la.
And Lillet as well.
Anyway, moving right along.
Seliqedile. Ubesithini bro?
Mina ngithi nxa ukuthi i-10 so i-10 yabi price abayikhuluma i-10 price abayikhuluma. I think thina sisodwa khonapho. Sisodwa sinje we can probably do 5,000 of these or more.
Yeah,
If
but
if that's the price they're saying.
I think we should make a special shout out to Account Car. So when I announced ukuthi si le initiative esipushayo bahle bathenga ama pads angu 1,152.
Labanye badinga
Gawan, like following day, really. Skate announcer. They were
someone
like,
just called and said,
yeah. So a special shout out to Account Ika for supporting. And I feel like I'm a friends and I was attending kubuka. Baza funu kubuya like labo sokuthiwa.
laba susenza uvuyi phela la ngawusenza nje.
So like ba Twitter bona laba sebeqalisa ukuthi bafuna ukudonate 100,000 kawana, which is fine. Oza donator adlula awe account ika ngesewe every episode la sizomnika i shout out or sikhulume ukuthi company yakhe yenza ngani. Actually tell us more about the account ika bro, uthenza njani?
Alright, lapha sengikhuluma njengengxenye ye-Accountica.
Sure.
Right. Accountica is a subsidiary of BN's Business Solutions.
Hayi ungakhuluma isikhiwa.
All right. So what I have in front of me here shows us that Accountica specializes in South African bank opening, like bank account opening. Sorry, yeah. So they offer company registration, tax clearance. You get a bank account and a dedicated banker, and you get ongoing support. Account, and should I tell them the price?
Yeah.
Okay. And
I
all
think this is an ongoing promotion.
Okay.
Because by like registration of companies as well, they do that as well. Yeah.
All right. So this costs $250.
Yeah.
US dollars.
Okay.
All right. So let me just read what's on the poster here.
Okay, cool.
Okay. It says we assist Zimbabweans to open bank accounts in South Africa without the need for a business permit and with no restrictions.
Yeah.
With our offering, the account is opened directly with the bank, and there's no need for a third-party co-signing on the account. All we require is your valid passport, contact details, and 3 proposed company names. The process takes 5 business days to complete and is done completely remotely. And this is where you can find these guys. They're at number 602 Pioneer House, Bulawayo. I'll say it again, 602 Pioneer House, Bulawayo. Pioneer guys say the
Vista
corner.
2000.
Yeah, every Saturday but that's not where they are.
Kone akafike kodwa the Vista la.
No. No.
Fana, that is not even a red flag, mfana.
Yeah.
That's a khaki cover.
Yeah.
It's fine. Mama.
Okay.
Hold
this
on,
is
hold
private
that thought. Was it good to talk?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Wait for him to finish.
Yeah, so anyway, we're saying just with the contact details. So let me just say it again in case people have forgotten.
Yeah.
This is at 602 Pioneer House. Office number 602
Pioneer
House, Bulawayo. That's 8th and 5th Street, right?
Opposite Hardin and Sly.
Yeah. Or no, opposite Standard Chartered, adjacent to Haddon and Sly. Right.
Diagonally opposite.
Diagonally opposite.
Perpendicular.
To the horizontal. So in number that you can find these guys on.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a Zim number to call, is +263 771 752 323.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll take that again. +263
Yeah, and Zaifa.
771
Yeah.
752
Yeah.
323. If you're someone from South Africa and you're not call them, they've got a South African number as well,
Sure.
which is +27, obviously.
Yeah.
And-
I'm a jazz poor.
+27. Mele besithengile ama drink bengabuya ngoDecember. Right.
Hayi,
+27. Now +44. Anyway, +27 832 286 106. I'll take it again. +27 832 286 106. And of course, they've also got an email. So that's info@bnsolutions.co.za.
Okay, I know. Thank you very much. Shout out to Accountica
Asibonge,
for
yeah, Accountica.
donating.
Yeah.
What do you-
Ngwari dinye class lead.
Wow.
So Kelly, when you like,
Nengcenye account ka ebukele episode.
how even omunye umuntu obukele like ongakwanisi ukuthi as
Yeah. This class is a very integral part of the
yeah,
podcast.
bro. Like,
Yeah, our recording here hinges on us fixing the class.
yeah.
All right. No, I think
So-
we've actually got someone pledging to fix the class. If I'm not mistaken.
Right. Yabona ukuthi ukutweka is not a good thing. Why are you twerking? Lenzani?
Lenzani madoda?
Ngiyatweka. Anyway, nah, it's cool. It's
But
cool,
all right,
guys. It's cool.
asikhohlweni ngento yonke leqeda kwenzakala la. Yini elilalele kwares music. Mbana olalele
Nah, I'm not
ulalele.
a cappella. mina.
I've been on music.
Yeah.
Been on music.
Music
been on
into
music.
zakho wena vele.
Heavy with the
I
flow.
was. Oh yeah, I'm heavy with the music
Heavy
flow.
with the music flow.
Ralph Jimenez.
So yeah, I was waiting for Drake and Caesar, but it was underwhelming in a way.
Siphumile album ka Drake.
Nice, a single from the album, but it
Oh,
was
okay.
sort of underwhelming.
Ukuthi ngaphuma.
That time they dropped it
Something.
late, and
Yeah.
then of course our South brothers, Nasty, dropped this very solid album.
Yeah.
It was nice. Ukumlalela echaza. So yeah. Then of
Siyabonga
course,
ukuthi Nasty si
new
udropile.
vest. New ve-
Yeah.
Like everyone is just tapping back into their element, especially when it comes to,
Not
to
everyone,
this.
not most people.
Most people are tapping like
wow, singesi
into
bani
their
bo.
element, yeah.
Wine. Like if
Because
you
for the
listen-
longest time, New Vest was on some like prodigal son vibe. So okay,
What is
It's
prodigal
called
son?
versatility.
Son, yeah.
It's called
mean trash?
versatility.
No, the versatility. If like versatile kwakhona.
When
Yeah,
you're-
versatile. It was not versatile.
Oh, that versatility. What
When
was
you're a
it?
That was
business
nonsense
mogul,
music.
you tap into whatever. That's what.
Kanti ku-rapper kumogul
means.
kati.
But anyway,
Rapper,
I
rapper.
like that
Most
this
you can rap
album,
and
you
still
went
be
back,
broke.
You reminded
No,
us.
you can. We do it all the time. I'm here.
Aye, that's you guys. You choose it.
All of us.
Mara, in other countries, you can choose to not
Be
broke.
Jay-Z kazange wahlabela amapiano kodwa.
Oh, Jay-Z is not even topping the charts, but he's up there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Kanti likhuluma ngani la? Likhuluma Cassper seziya ku-Jay-Z. Yazi liyahlola.
Yes.
Elingena kuyi
Anyway,
order.
I'm saying, yeah, there's a
Anyway.
lot of music out. There's a lot of music out. Check out new Nasty C, new Drake,
Mina personally,
New
I don't
York
listen.
Vest.
new Vest,
Can I say something?
New Nicki Minaj.
I don't listen to Cassper New Vest.
new Offset as well. He's building up for a new album. Yeah. Locally, what's happening? Volts is now old, but
Yeah, I feel like
it's an honorable mention.
Ukabela mela.
Locally, I'm number one also.
Yeah.
No,
It's a
mela.
surprise,
Also,
niggas.
locally, you were doing something over the weekend. Big Juicy.
Oh, yeah.
It was fun, yeah.
Mela collaborate labantu be Harare.
Kbrizzy.
Yeah?
Mela
I
collaborate
saw
labantu be Harare.
you. There's something cooking. I saw you. There's something cooking. I
Yeah.
saw you.
Yeah, no.
There's something cooking.
This year they will know me, as they say.
There's something cooking.
There is.
There's something cooking.
Yeah, and I've got some shit on the way. I've got a lot of shit on the way.
Have you listened to the Cassper Invest album?
That's what I was trying to say. I was trying to say, I don't listen to Cassper New Vest, but Word on the Street is he has a song where he's talking about AKA. Is that true?
Yes,
it's
he has.
true.
It's called Shine Your Light.
It's I don't know.
What's the tag? Yeah.
It's a what?
It's a tribute.
A tribute.
Yes. You know what? I like the fact that he admitted ukuthi composure wam. I'm sure you guys talked about
It's
it.
fucking bullshit is what
Yeah.
it is.
It's not.
It's fucking bullshit. Let me tell
When
you something.
if
Let me tell
someone
you.
insulted your family member, you think you would go down easily?
No,
No,
exactly.
but
So
Kbrizzy,
why are you being biased because your favorite
let me
was
continue.
involved?
I haven't even said my point.
But what I'm saying, ngabona abantu besola la city it's on some clickbait shit.
It
but
is. It
Those
is.
guys used to be friends, Jake. It's not like beef abantu babe am a stranger. If it was like that, then it was
Like I
fine.
said, business
They used to be
moguls.
friends, yeah.
They were both business moguls.
Endawo yabamogul.
It's about to talk some
Pheke
shit.
asibona.
Makasana.
Sibuno sa Tupac.
Nimfana niyapheka amadodi.
You
Cassper
please watch what you say.
piggybacked his entire career off
No.
his hatred. Okay, let me tell you. Because AKA played a character called the heel. That's what it's called. It's called the heel. They do it even in WWE in stage play. You make yourself a bad guy that is enticing to hate on. That's what Vince McMahon did. This is why AKA used to like him to say WWE. He knew what he was doing on purpose and he was good at doing it. And Cassper was feeding off of that. I mean, I can tell you 50% of the fan base of Cassper Nyovest wasn't even Cassper Nyovest fans. It was maybe I'm a fans got Duncan, I'm a fans got KO, I'm a fans got Questa, Kitex, who were just there to enjoy hating on AKA. The minute AKA died, the fan base of Cassper dropped by 50% because the appeal wasn't there anymore. How many times has he trended this year, this guy? Ever since Cassper, AKA died, this man was relevant twice. The one time he was on the podcast, a Kuruma AKA. And the second time is when his album drops, a rapper on AKA.
Excuse me, can you not be subjective? Can you be objective about it?
I am being subjective.
Because Cassper, he trends over hate tweets almost every week. Chris Excel is my first example. Right? Umota. Whatever his name is.
Tumelo.
South Africans, they make it a point to hate on that guy every 2 weeks or so. And Mina, I actually liked both of them, right? In music, but I could relate to, AKA was the pioneer. I'm not going to lie about that. I'm one of the few fans who actually tell you. But then, Cassper, I could relate to him more because he was purely black. And he was versatile. So he could be extremely black and also try to be extremely hip-hop. And AKA wasn't that. So you can't ever lie and say his career was built off of his hate for AKA.
It fed off.
Because
off of it. They both admitted it. It fed off of that.
They both benefited from it.
Yeah,
but you can't lie and say Cassper was successful because of his hate for AKA.
People were just there to hate.
Cassper, before he was a dancer for AKA.
Was he?
He was, yes.
No, I thought they did like a little, he was.
One
jam session.
He was in AKA's team and he did, the same way Costa Titch rose up to fame. He came from somebody else's team. But then it's always an issue when someone who was below you gets better than you. That's where the issue was. And Cassper is not the first person who released a diss track. AKA was.
In this case, who?
No one wants to acknowledge
Wait.
Sorry guys, I'm a visitor, but anyway. Firstly, okay, being and is receiving 21. AKA Nguputwaki. So, AKA Nguputwaki. And I'd like to agree, Lo Chain, guys, jokes aside. Those guys were actually friends at some point.
It's a lie.
And
yes,
no, they
Cassper
were genuinely friends.
Lie.
Cassper worked for AKA.
There's a podcast I bumped into
they
as well
tried.
Again recently. Ega teacher and he was talking to iFan. And iFan says, Cassper was one that shocked everyone. And he got there and he said, Mfungwa bigger than all of you guys. And the one thing that Jane is saying that I believe is abantu abamnyama is not we don't want to see other black people succeed. We just want to see them succeed better than us. So that's the honest truth. So AKA at a certain point.
Got jealous. He got nervous.
No, but jokes aside, guys. At some point, I think it just became very painful to see. And jokes aside,
to see what?
It's painful to see an
guy,
underdog outdo you. That's the truth. Right now in South Africa, jokes aside, right now in South Africa, I think umuntu onjengo Questa can't be number one because Questa has been underdog for so long. So many people can't allow him that space. But ask any SA rapper, how many will tell you they can out-rap Questa?
Yeah, but
his last album he even claimed, I was now just rapping, Jay. This last album for him was therapy. He was not trying to prove which one is a rapper anymore.
Money.
Okay,
point being,
something. Cassper, his strong point is when he raps in Setswana or Sesotho.
Yes.
He sounds mint. AKA, his strong point is English because he's not totally black. So it's buhlungu when you're a literal... Sorry, give me usapil, whatever. So it's very painful when you're a lyrical beast, especially in English. AKA had bars, metaphors, double entendres, what. Then ukuthutsha umuntu nje ngesikasi sakhe angene akhuluma izinto ezi fucked up on a nice beat akwazi ukugida akudlule ine
That's not true.
It's
Wait,
not nice.
then go
That
back to
is
the
a
global
fake.
citizen. No,
not
go
fake.
back to the
If
global
it's fake,
citizen
people
performance.
wouldn't
Do you see what happened?
Man,
No, angilele, like, no, like, yeah.
What you guys,
Mina,
it's
listen,
lies, but
it's fine.
I'm
do you know what's happening? What's happening right
that?
now? You guys are taking us all the way back to how the beef began, what the reasons were. That's not what I'm talking about. Mina, look when you we'll never get over what you see what we're talking about. As Fumilan. Mina, what I'm talking about is the fact that he has passed away, and this fucking guy is still using. Why is he rapping about him? Why is he rapping about him? I feel like it's shameless, dog. It's shameless too.
Kbrizzy, one question. Do you have a friend who passed away that you're not talking to? And you admitted it, good status.
You know.
Yes.
Let me tell you, dog. Mina, in 2010, I was working. 2020 during COVID, I was working on my album. Spread Love, bro. Anyone who bothers to follow my music, I had an album coming out. But I did have a disagreement with a prominent artist who then passed away. The problem that happened was half of my album, I was doing like a Drake thing. We were, half of my album was me talking about our situation. And as soon as he passed away, my shelf yonke dog. That's why I never dropped an album in 2020 because I was just a self-respecting guy. I was like, there's no way I can talk about umdo feed dog. You know what I'm saying? And I just left it alone. But that's me.
But don't you think Uji in this case could different? Because when I'm sure I'm a track icon at that time, well, I'm a district, right?
It wasn't even.
But
It wasn't. I'm not going to put you when you play them moten. Whoever was in Kuruma.
No, but
because some of them are like subtle things I say.
But
he would have known. And this is someone I was actually friends with, who slept at my mother's house. I used to go to his house all the time, and then we had a falling out. I dissed him, and then as I was building up, he passed away. Woo.
Why you fuck my directions?
What's that?
Why you fuck my directions?
My direction.
What? But truth be told, right? What I wanted to say is, for my side, Cassper upega mapapa, Tina sidlu puthu, enhloko.
All right, I had a quick question and I want to bring it back home. All right, Kbrizzy, let's say when you had a beef with someone and you're talking about Uti UAK was like a heel, like WWE, there's a heel, there's a face. And so which side would you be? Would you be a heel or would you be a good guy? Or
I don't know. I think maybe I was a heel. I don't know. I could have been a heel. It's not like I'm
all right, like
passive.
let's say you're going into a beef with someone.
I'll never be passive. I'll never be the underdog.
You wanna be the guy.
Definitely.
The guy
I'll apply
antagonizing
pressure.
really.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck, dog? Say something. But in that scenario, I feel like if you are in the ring with someone and they pass away, dog, it's like, just let that go. But maybe I'm being subjective.
I'm big time in that other town, not just.
I said all those things, and then the minute that person passed away, I delete a full album.
Serious?
Okay,
yeah, I have a full album.
I'm still going back to the family side because family is personal. If we're fighting, right, and you mention my mother, I'll never respect you the same way again, no matter what. But then, if you die and I still take time to ask your father to attend your funeral and come to your house, and I sing praises in the podcast, obviously, when people pass away, we have this tendency of saying, hey, I used to love him, what, even if it's not true, right?
Yeah,
but don't you think it takes great accountability for someone to admit to it, hey, you know what? His diss track, it slapped harder. I listened to it. You wanted him to say it a pillar when he cussed his mother out.
Guys,
Does it
and
make
one more
sense
thing.
to you though?
And one more thing.
Can I?
No, one
Yes,
important
mina
thing.
bengibuza ukuthi i-album lika-Cassper lilizwe njani?
Kbrizzy na you turned it into kube personal ngoba ngibhudwana.
Ukhulumelana ngomuntu ofileyo. Ukhulumelana ngomuntu ofileyo. Tshana lakho.
Firstborn nguDrake ulandele aka ulandele in order. But anyway, no, and the last thing is someone once asked me a really serious question. Why is it that umuntu engafa suddenly baba ingilosi? Genuinely speaking,
Baba njani?
ingilosi. Genuinely speaking, aka did he ever really take accountability for anything he did? Because let's be honest, guys, I'm a low blow. Uchomlwana wayiphila ngawo.
He had 101, dog.
Low blows only. He was never fought fair.
He was a heel. He knew what he was doing.
No, guys,
but
umuntu
his
oyi-heel
last-
50 Cent.
His last few
But
interviews,
yena
he was
amaloplo
actually...
50 Cent even has a line he throws. There's lines he doesn't
Yeah.
cross. AKA crossed every line.
I don't know also cocaine.
He did. No, guys.
I don't know cocaine, man.
Nah,
So
nah.
when I was also cocaine.
It's not even a thing. It's not even a thing. Yoguti Gogama drugs. His last few interviews, le Lokuzenin, the Sobering podcast, he actually mentioned to mentioning his parents was low for me. Ngaxolisa, I even apologize. Very like a lot of things. Actually, Zenza, Dara, they necessarily go sharp. He was sort of like taking accountability for those things.
I mean, I feel like-
he was even now going to church, like he was changed.
Those guys tried several times to be friends. They failed.
Yeah,
Bazamakanengi,
exactly.
They just failed. Bake bahlanganiswa ngo-Oskito. Bake bahlangana bebodwa. Bavumelana into channel akho. Abalastanga 2 months. They just didn't like each other. And that's that. I mean, I don't know if he had passed away. But it's just that in that scenario, Keenan was the heel. But anyway.
But anyways, sisifake aside ukuthi umember sengabe edrop ingoma ngesikhathi singayisiso bengamelanga drop
Seningasitshela into album
rate the
injani.
album out
Ngoba
of
thina
10
silalelanga thina
kuphela
uKabezi.
then bese siye awuzange wayilalela na vele le ngoma yangona
Mina ngihle ngezwa kuthiwa u10
Alright,
ngathi
sharp.
ngathi,
How's the album?
According to Cassper Universe standards,
yeah
we can say Tulu Fellow was what? We can say 9, 10, right? Then what's his other better album? Bro, don't even know. Then this one I can just give it. Yeah. Tutu is a solid 8. So this one I'd give it a good 7.5 to 8. It can be equated to Tutu, but not to his very first album.
yeah when I get Jane
Nangalaleli Lomas Country, bro.
awalalela
Lo
Nangalaleli Lomas Country.
Lo maskanda ukalaleli.
What name a Mas Country Rema no Mas Candy?
Yeah,
The
that's
thing
what
is,
he
I only
said.
listened to one.
Is that what he
track.
said?
Yeah, he said that.
I listened to ooh.
Who named it
AKA.
Mas Country to rhyme with Mas Candy?
Yeah,
Oh, that's actually.
he said that. Yeah, because
Yeah,
the
lava
album was
ngicabanga
supposed to be very
Nah,
South
overrated.
African.
Too
That
loud.
was genius.
kodwa mina sengi confused ukuthi like you guys know all this ngama artist me I'm just lo mkabalema smart say so easy but you guys are so invested
Amapiano was stress free, bro. Then also uzbekwazi ukuthi uMapolo sihlala nje. Thina be hip hop bekwazi
Hathi
ukuthi
naku hip hop
uDrake
lokho
uhlale
kunzima na
e-10
bro,
years,
thina sila ndawo,
Engasuke
like-
eCanada.
kumele uhlale uclaim ama-points ukotshesheza nabo Jane eBower because kuphikisana.
Mina
Kumele uclaim ama-points.
boy ngama-fan kaKeenan.
yeah
They deny listening to
In
Cassper.
closing,
But
ngento
us Cassper
ka- ka- Keenan
Universe
le.
fans, we don't deny listening to Keenan.
Singa-generalize. but-
Mina ngiya. All right, sharp. I see.
I think
Ivan
ile
and
I
fan.
think ile
Sizayiqhubeka sesiyi-2 Jane.
yeah ikari
Nasty la sakhuluma la ngaye.
sakhuluma ngala ngonasty bro
But you can even continue nasty like ngani kunzima.
Yeah,
Ecamp ka-Ivy Sun laphana.
Mina
Ngoba
ngakhuluma
naku
ukuthi Nasty sort of fell off.
No, he did. He did. I mean, I actually heard something very interesting when I was in SA from someone who was in a room with someone who knows what they were talking about. And this person said, I'm not going to say who and who they were,
Yeah.
but this person said when Unasty did that Def Jam deal, as soon as he left, they knew there was a void that was left and they got in cahoots, Low Black, and made him fill that void. That's why Unasty, when he came back, what is a penduga, was sensitive in a feature manning Low Black, because it was actually a strategic move to
Uthi
take
batshengisa
ama-Nasty
abantu.
fans. Bebascooping Low Black.
It's true.
Who is better? Is that even a question?
That's not even a question, yeah.
Nasty C, bro.
Nasty C
It
is
goes without saying. All he did, do you know what happened?
Awublake kala mabhazi ndoda but uyachaza.
Black have to tell us imusi uthini. Uthini kusete. Akushaye ivesi ka Black kusete la.
Mangicabanga wena njalo.
oh no
I want to know what Black 80% of the time asimusi uthini.
yeah
Asimusi. Mina ngadiscover late ukuthi ukhulumisa
Ah,
isiZulu
but
kusete.
uyachaza ndoda.
but kumnandi
Blake uyachaza.
but kumnandi ngize kuthiwa I concert ka Burna Boy has been cancelled yeah
I feel like people are directing their not really negativity, right? But yeah, whatever they have to say about that happening,
Yeah.
they're directing it to the wrong person.
okay
It's I mean, sure, the show being sold out or lack thereof and speaks to his influence in South Africa, right?
yeah
But problem promoter, bruh. All right, I think
so
when
the-
you context,
I think let me just
Mgcini.
read out. Burna Boy concert now officially cancelled. Cited inability of the promoters to fulfill their contractual, financial, production, and technical obligations. His statement.
kuthiwa ulotshomo ungupromoter kuthiwa ochukuchukwa wayichukucha angazi.
He's a Nigerian promoter.
Yeah, but I read in the article the name was Uchukuchwa or something.
Yeah.
He took 10 million
What?
from 10 million rands from I think whatever was the budget for promoting and all that the show. So that's why Burna Boy has pulled out. But they actually just postponed it until December. That's
But
the-
imagine now,
No, it's cancelled now.
it's cancelled now.
As of
I heard
yesterday,
postponed
right?
until December.
No,
That
now
was
it's
before,
cancelled.
Like,
They
Gareth
cannot
is
delay.
cancelled.
Bana will I don't go postpone. I think
think
they
I
postponed it to the
do
16th of December. Then now it's officially
So
cancelled.
Uchukuchukwa
Because imagine into khona phela culture ese ngo December. Abantu bahamba ezindlini bro.
Yeah.
But okunye,
Abantu
of course,
babangiwe,
abantu
bro.
beyenza ngani kuthiwa
So uthi Byte Bridgeport.
Abantu bahamba ngiwo like
Kodwa uBurna Boy ngaperform eByte Bridgeport mhla 23.
Yeah.
Eperform nabantu bayi 2 million. It would be crazy.
performing
going
population
bananas.
in South Africa.
Yeah.
epom di kilo me.
Zipho ukuthi zona sipho ukuthi zila.
Because there is I think into esikhona so ngathi ama-room athi ama ticket sales abe phansi.
Abeshweng, yeah,
But
like
again
1,500.
kuze nini le partner le ukuthi
Uchukuchukwa.
yeah.
Whatever. I mean, I don't know if Burna Boy sales will be low. This guy is bigger than he's ever been, dog.
Yeah.
This guy is insane. He's doing a Drake. He gets so big, you think, he's at his peak. And then next year he goes big. Like with this previous album, I hope Burna Boy much Grammy level. Burna Boy is level yabo.
Akasayenzeli thina.
Akasenzeli thina che. Did you even see he wrote on Instagram ukuthi ngemali asenza kathesi, like God is really testing him to see if he really loves doing music, because he feels like he's making so much money he might just wake up and stop. He said I might pull a Rihanna on you guys
Shit.
because God is testing him.
However,
Yeah.
But
yeah.
it's more, of course, abantu bahle bathi yibeef yakhe lo aka lo kuthiwa cancel ngabani lan.
Nobody go
But
enter.
there's another prominent gospel artist, gospel number one, omunye uMasala, so yakhohle ibizo like la issue yakhe cancel.
Yeah.
Athi kumele la
Even though the baby food la anti
ucanceliwe.
Yeah,
So
ucanceliwe. Hey, postpone.
Kayingani this
Like baba shift
rough
from
page for ama shows vele
Muralfo.
but manje I think it goes on to show ukuthi Cassper Invest ngumuntu azibona ngani unguyena because didn't he fill up FNB? He did, yeah?
That's a throwback, bro. Engazama kaChesa.
Throwback huko kwakho.
But
I-throwback huko kwakho.
at some point.
Wena.
But at some point.
Performance ye-global city.
Order.
Ngena ngeheart.
At some point wakwa.
Mina, I will say this: Cassper Nyovest is too much momentum to die overnight. It's fine, but in 2 to 3 years, Cassper, we have look at him madly, but career-wise, everything under MT. You can quote me on this, yeah, but now it's different. In 2 to 3 years, Cassper, everything we live with MT.
However,
In terms of what?
Career, like he how to say, irrelevant.
I'm just hoping
career-wise.
the Beyonce one, because the SSL Beyonce is hanging like by
Sure,
the thread.
dog.
all right. Now, all I wanted to say, right? Wonke laba singabantu bakobulawayo, right? This Burna Boy show cancellation thing kind of reminds me. I'm not sure if like by saying this, I'm offending partners of the podcast. I really hope not. But remember, as a time like where a lot of shows in Bulawayo were being cancelled or postponed and so on. So I kind of feel like I'll go back to this point. It's a promoter thing. Like, because in this card, like artists must really, really be careful like on the promoters that they use. A lot of these guys are unscrupulous. I'm not a racist person. I'm not xenophobic, but it doesn't really sound like he doesn't really sound like it doesn't sound like a stand-up guy. You
That's
know?
what I'm saying.
Chuku.
Uthi, there's a time Uti ama shows won't be going right.
Yeah.
Even le toya le anenge nasty lo Cassper ama essay legs akhona it's really angikwazi ukuhamba njani ko these days.
I
But
think-
shows generally are not
I
doing
think what
well.
you guys are talking about is astrology, guys. It's like you need to find out what's going on right now with the planet. That's why shows are not going.
But
on.
But also, this is
maybe
December in
Jupiter is
SA, by the
also-
way. Like, would you really like forget a lot of that man who was with bruh, Mapuris is playing by some club like
I
for
feel like
50 rand.
Upena
know.
boy sengayenzi ishow just to tell prevailing point, but I feel like agala reason to do that because of imala sila nje.
But andiwayenza still lena DStv
hey
and it was
yagcwala like
few,
abantu
yeah.
bagcwala.
Yeah, say.
Hey.
Never see that. I don't think it's a sales thing.
Yeah,
Bro,
it's
that
not.
guy
It's
is big
not.
now.
It's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
That guy is without
It
a
would
doubt
be
the
a
biggest
really
African
weird
artist.
anomaly for him. Like just a month or so back, it didn't he like break a record for like first black artist to sell out like a particular stadium.
Yeah.
Right. And then now sesimhleka ngenxa yokuthi you know.
But okusalayo uthengisa amatikiti a-1,500 ku-stadium.
Vile ngamaphetsi.
Okusalayo.
Actually, those of you who
Actually heard it was because his promoter has a criminal record. That's why they pulled the show.
Nigerian doesn't have
That's. Oh. That wasn't
and
me.
you can quote me on that.
That wasn't me. That was Mr. Beard.
So
You wanna say something,
we
bro?
got more
I feel
pens.
like,
No.
I feel like episode today vele anisiluze kuda. Mina vele
sorry,
no.
Honestly, delete. I hope we record in slow mo because it's
Hayi bafethu.
No, mina, the thing is, when it comes to music-
like abantu abaloke
Yeah.
besilalele karezani. We love you guys because this was papa.
I couldn't post that.
I wouldn't tanda
No,
siyanithanda
guys, there's
shem.
another thing is that I think we overlook. Africans naturally we like. I've realized there's a trend in everything you said. And labona unasti see now saying album yakho ngani njani.
Yeah.
Open up yama album akhe sitting ngani njani. Etc. I even felt the same with Black Coffee.
Yeah.
I think when a lot of these guys move overseas, they really aren't performing for us anymore.
They are accommodating a new audience.
So now, Tina, we get touched. So now, when Cassper is coming, when Open Up is coming to perform in South Africa, if really the ticket sales, no, sorry. So if the ticket sales are really bad, I think it's just an attitude esilayo to what he has currently. Remember, we're not paying attention to the past 3 albums as our performer, including the current one. Tina, we're just looking at what's current and what we don't like about it. So maybe that's another reason.
And also, can we talk about how we Africans like to complain about a person? Yeah, this person doesn't sound the same way they used to sound. We figure, when I do you think you still sound the way you sounded on the first episode of this podcast?
Yeah. The
Hell
the
no.
only way that
Nah,
the
saying-
only
saying-
way that you
Change
can
is
go
inevitable.
is down, yeah.
Perhaps.
After you get to the top.
As I was saying,
Is that what I was saying? Yeah.
yeah.
But hey,
So I think we're too strict.
Furthermore.
I think we're too strict.
Yeah.
Sometimes ngiyase ngifisa ukuthi ngasiyabuyela ku-era lana lapha owabona i-music video ku-TV kuphela awula i-platform
Efonini.
But I think
yokukhomenta.
okunye abantu i-growth vele ibuya lento ezinjalo nje. Like nxa usufuna sibili ukutshintsha like usufuna u-expand uzatshintsha indlela okhipha ngayo i-content yakho yabo. Because at the end of the day phela kulama bills omele wabhadala.
Yep.
Kule market oyifunayo ukuthi utshintshe. Take for
Yes.
example uNight Freak. Bangaka abantu laba like obulawayo like
Our
genuine-
streaming music
like no like genuinely like stream the music like ukuthi bayithanda yabo i-target market yakhe vele ngabantu ba
International.
yabo
He's an international.
so kunjalo vele i-change ani ibuya
they hate.
yeah yabo lathi singatshintsha kwabo sikazi ukhuma ngesikhiwo mani bo
Hello, guys.
as I
Welcome
was
to
saying,
Umsingano.
I'm feeling a bit scrumptious in it.
what happened with the mini Dlamini?
Gabel, over to you.
What was happening? Ikhona into enzakeleyo lapha ngamini Dlamini lo Quinton Jones.
Azu baby daddy ufuna imali
What
kuye
are the niggas are winning now?
That's
They
her.
know their
City
work.
boys are up.
City boys.
Oh, Quentin is the original city boy. We knew there was a W in us somewhere.
Yeah.
So, ngati divorce kamini, lo Quentin
It's taking a 10.
has taken a 10 for the favorable. Omnye somele patala omunye is not who you expect.
Yeah.
Unexpectedly, I when I check what I'm affect I'm gonna go.
No, like
Nah, my
into engiyizwileyo mina ukuthi i-separation anti yaba like yenzeka kudala vele, but I guess I think they are battling a court because uQuinton uthi yena udemanda i-spousal
Say spousal support
of 10,000 rands per month and ufuna i-custody yomntwana.
I wish if this can
Quinton.
happen each and every after 2 weeks
Or a month.
or a month.
Jane, ovula amehlo uphelelwe.
No, me look
Wanna say
brother.
something?
All right. Now, so I have a question, and like,
Yeah.
let's say you guys were married, and like,
Oh.
no, okay, not Lena. Like, okay, fine. All right, let me rephrase it. And all right, Mgcini, you have a wife.
Yeah,
and then
I
you
have a
guys are
wife.
going through a divorce, and
Yeah.
everything is registered under your names. And when in your divorce settlement, what would you want to take? Lawe futhi Kbrizzy, lawe futhi MJ, lawe futhi Rap.
Like sikhuluma ngomgcini like right now.
Yeah, all
What I
right.
currently have
No, all right.
as an
Imagine,
individual.
Who the left you?
no, imagine what you wanna you are at a stable home and everything, and
Yeah.
chatting and everything, so and everything, so the motor, so the what,
Yeah, sesile mali.
and then so we feel what about marriage, so all right, divorce and
Yeah.
what would you wanna get out with?
I think okunye kusukudependa on the type of marriage. Yabo. Vele first of all, i-marriage anti-contract. Yabo. Angazi ukuthi i-spousal support kule anything to do with ukusayina kwe-prenup. I assume kukhona. Ukuthi nxa siqalisa lapha ukuchata okungokwami okungokwakho. So into engizwileyo mina ukuthi nxa abantu sebeseparatile laba due to unforeseen bufebe and everything.
Chitari.
So kucheckwa like the type of lifestyle kade siyiphila emchadweni. Told him na ngichatelo uJane. Yabo? uJane besebenza. Like uJane besebenza. Wathi esechate lami wayekela ispan. Imade sengimnakekela. Yabo? So i-court iyakhangela khona kya. Uthi mina ngichatelo uJane. Yabo esebenza mina aqalisa ukumnakekela then yeah. Kuza expect
I
ukuthi
feel
yeah.
that this is probably one of those marriages that involved a prenup. That is why like things like this are taken into consideration, right? Because otherwise, any normal marriage, you guys know this. But
Na ngubralo. Okay, bese ripokuro.
yeah, so like any normal marriage, right? Like ngali sayina lapha and you enter this thing called community of property. It's no longer what's yours is yours, or it's like whatever property either of you amasses within that period of marriage belongs to the marriage.
Okay.
Not you or not her. Yeah, so this is probably one of those cases. I could be wrong, stand to be correct. I think we need to look into having a fact check.
Yeah.
But yes, we do fact check, but I feel it's one of those marriages, right, that probably had a prenup, but now there's extenuating circumstances. The man is saying, dog, I pay Babhilt.
Noma kungela prenup nxa separate into ezinjenge lifestyle ade liphila ziya consider.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then bese bezama ukuthi ekuyehlukaneni kwenu impilo lezana zichange kakhulu. Ngiyakhumula even lo Dre umfazi wakho watrenda like for those outrageous claims, but
Wayefuni 1 million a month entertainment.
yeah. But nxa kuyikuthi she could actually prove ukuthi bebonke uDre wayemnika that much.
No, but
Ama lawyer lana sengaflipa
Nantembuza like lawyer friend of mine wathi yabona ama-amounts ona lana abayebaqamba nxa besazondile lapha phela ama-amounts la ama-100 million la nxa usaqamba lapha uyobe usazondile kuthiwa i-court it's a different ball game, bro.
yikhe ngitsho
Like,
ukuthi
court
if you
lapha
can
naba
prove
beya-
ukuthi
And I'm
bebekunika
sure
1
our
million
tabloids
lana.
asekusebenzisa as clickbait.
Obvious yabo but
Because
this-
into ezabuzwa kuzozama ukuthi maybe ba-check like factual we-proved right wena ngemonth uhamba ama-restaurant amangaki inwele zakho emalini so bengabona kufika 100 million leya they'll just give you total into zinzana sebezicheckile
Mina, here's something else that I know, and I know this specifically for America, so I wouldn't know how it applies to other countries. What I know is, especially in a divorce that has kids in it, so what happens is, let's say you have split custody. Abangakufuniyo ukuthi impilo ephilwa ngumntwana ibe different endlini kaMgcini than endlini kaJane. Because easily in a situation like that abantwana sebesithi thina siprefer ukuya kuba bethu than ukuyahlala ngale cause ngale kuleli tshele ukuguquza but kumdala hayi but ngaba kumdala kule shower liyani kule steam room you know what I'm saying? So what they try to do, I know when there's kids involved the game changes, because what they trying to do is they focus on the children. Ngabantu abadala mtiteni. Now they want to make sure the child does not feel a difference in lifestyle. My kutwa Monday to Thursday umgcini and then Friday lokuzeni. So now when ngawule 100 million ulokuze ngasebenzi, that's how you end up paying a lot of money so that at her house when the kids go there they also have to pill the same amount of bill that they were pilling here. You understand? So so mina also once again I'm a dropout, guys. My understanding is limited. But I know once there are kids involved, they want to make sure in other countries
I think it's the same.
In other countries bafuna ukuthi umntwana engachayi jacuzzi ngapha ngale kudli itemba epanini.
Mina kulento sengayibona what they do with law, because anti basense precedents in other cases. Vele firstly I think spousal support is nonsense. It's complete BS. Anguzwisisi lokho, because how long does it last? Firstly, yabona child support is until you're at adult. I'll move on tomorrow again. Heck, solved. Ngiyachata kusasa literally just to get out of spousal support. And here's proof of what I'm trying to say. Yabona u50 Cent umntanakhe, he was just supporting nje until baby mama got greedy, dragged him to court, and then court ya calculator in actual fact umntana ufunani. Before they knew it, I think this trended. I'm not sure if Lagubona when Umtara 50 was trending on YouTube for being for being entitled. And then he was talking about how was it 3,800? I think it was 3,800 a month or something stupid like that. A city that's not enough. Katese Zimbabwe mbano khola 3,800 per month. Le kuthiwa imali yokuthi umntwana aphile. And now spousal, but 50 Cent in actual fact they reduced them. I think he was spending a lot more on baby mama lomntwana. So actually then she got greedy, dragged him to court.
And then he had to pay less now.
He had to, and guess what 50 did? Because he's full of shit like that. Why bhatala yonke one? Good is squander ye Kares. Let's see if it will actually last until he's 18.
All right. Now then I have a hypothetical question, and let's say your parents.
I've got a hypothetical question.
That's why this guy's body count is at 254.
All right. So the question, and let's say your parents they split up, and in court when they say, okay, we're giving you a choice. Who would you rather stay with? Who would you rather stay with? Between Dara or Masalo?
I would never say Dara. Like you problem.
No,
because this question is usually posed to Abantwana Bangani.
Yes, okay, fine.
At that point, Abantwana pick financial advantage.
No. Okay, when I pick, okay, 10 years or 20 years. Yeah, all right. No, okay. Put yourself in a position where and then then sunga care to where you can go. Where would you rather go? Who would you rather stay with?
I think amanye situation anzima unginike answer, especially nxa ube that position.
Yeah, but he hypothetical, so in that position.
No, but ngikho. Yabo like answer.
But he hypothetical. Uyakwazi hypothetical uthoni?
Breeze.
Hypothetical uthi awukho, bacabanga ukuthi khona.
Yikho engutsho ukuthi khonapho vele imicabango yami vele ayifiki khonapho vele.
Ayifike vele. He hypothetical.
Ayifiki. Yabo. Sengaze ngizama ukuthi like of course ngizaba le answer ngithi
mina vele ngiyathandrentile flat
but ngazokwenzekile into like ngazokwenzekile kube sokuyi different ball game vele but mina
ngihamba bonke bayithunya bathethi half ndrentela ni flat town ntshone nroka ngene
so khuluma athi ngumdala, but anyway I think that's where the point goes.
sonke sihamba lapho kule mali khona
that's
but lapho futhi njengomntwana ozabe unanzelele njani ukuthi phela I feel like nxa usesengumntwana futhi isensi leziyana zokubona ukuthi kahle kahle ivela nga ziyabe zingane sasekhatshana kare sandi usucabanga because ungumuntu omdala subona ukuthi
and you kind of don't need it anymore.
Yeah, yabo plus
boss
plus usubona ukuthi hayi uma
Yeah, nxa ngumntwana nje umasali nguye uzathi asambe esithenga ama uniform yebo ungakwazi
vele uhamba lo
Yeah,
masala hamba lo masala
isiwili answer
uhamba lo masala
iphodile bafana bami
But eventually,
amdala sambona mbamba
Masali limthenga.
The Billy Lion.
As angazi ukuthi ngithini, I was just listening, but I think xa ungumntwana omncane like Mgcini said, you really don't understand into eziningi kakhulu.
which
You
is
know?
true.
So ngikhuluma ibizo lakho? Ungakhuluma? Oh. So uTumelo ekhuluma lapha nesithi ebuza ukuthi
Who'd you go with?
who would you go with and who would you choose? Obviously umntwana uya-choose umama because umama nguyohlala clean endlini. They're the ones that take care of a child better than a father. I don't know. I stand to be corrected.
so.
But
Maybe
umama nguye
but now
omunyisayo.
Okay,
nguye tshintsha
going back to
ama-diaper, what.
i case ka Mini lo Quinton
the
ndaba
city boy.
into ezinjenge spousal support lezi yabe zichaya umuntu olemali ku relationship and in this case umuntu ongathule like on a normal day ukuthi kuzakhanya ngani sengikhayelela
No, but qinisile.
but ezikhathini eziningi especially African setup amajita vele ahlale ephuma izimali nxa ungama divorce license akala but this one ngathi unique for the first time umfazi ngathi nguyele imali udlula
Ngathi for the first time what
in this case,
Not
you know
like
what?
in this case,
I'm waiting for
In this case,
I'm waiting for a Shaddai think piece. Then I'll make
I
up
think
my
seke
mind.
obhala something
But I think into le ifani le, I think la umini lapha la was set up because a relationship yabo leyiqala ngokungani kuthiwa usithandane membele imali siziyamkhipha la kuma
ngoba le reality show bro
Yeah, ngokungani kuthiwa imember like
becoming Mrs. Jones
abona
or
mama
something.
vibes lana abo Londi London lana ukuthi
Yabuzukhathela,
imembele imali
ubhebhana nabo mreba
simkhiphe.
Kunini
But now surprise ukuthi yena umini yilaba nochero ukuthi uyazibhadalela ilobo uyafumbathisa imember ipota ngathi.
yazi lapha mfana
Yika kwenzayo.
you're onto something wena mfana
Wayenza ngani imember leni le mali like
Hayi,
he
no, no,
post
but
yenza ngani kuthiwa
what
that
does
guy
he do?
ukhona okwazi ukuthi member lana wenza because yena ngani into zakhe
Pushes
ziclean.
vibes, bro. I mean,
into zakhe ngani ziclean
Does his best,
zayifumbathisa
bro.
lana dog. Lana zayifumbathisa la.
plus okunye futhi ungenza ngiquestion yabo i amount of money I demandileyo for his spousal support
Kuningi.
10K.
kuningi bro
Yeah.
10K.
My mom is just taking a W. As a daughter, will take any W you can get. What it do, bitches?
umjidi wenzela amajita la
Yeah,
umchito wenzela amachito
ngilimele machimbo.
akafuni kuyenza njengalwana wadla ubhona yabona
Oh, that guy.
yes that guy ate so probably he is trying to represent kungani kuyabalansa kahle kahle
But then-
anti 50-50
Because you know when I think about that case, bro. When I manini madoda manini.
it's like
Yeah.
50-50 right if it's 50-50 then umfazi nxa engani ulibhawo emalini fanele ukuthi lami hey
Vele, this is what's
Uhlale kahle.
actually happening.
it's true
These things
but it's
happen.
never 50-50
Lalela.
feminists to actually come here and cancel us and do whatsoever
These
but
things happen 10 times a week. These things happen 10 times a week, but
Yes.
it's always traditionally it's the man who has to. In this particular case, like you said,
yeah
umama nguyele cash.
so but then
I feel like this is about to get a bit more popular, more common though.
yes
but then
Yeah.
in closing do you think a relationship where umfazi ule mali ukudlula indoda iyasebenza
I feel like
Okay.
that's not really the wrong question, but I'll answer it this way. I feel like right now it's becoming more common to the extent that it's not is a sebenza, it's
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to make it work. Yeah.
but lapha sengikhulumela abantu abaseromini le do you think it's possible
I think
To
it's
date a
time.
girl with more money than you.
okay I'll talk for myself and probably people that believe in me it is really painful to date or be in a relationship or marry a woman with more money than you or who has got more intellectual than you. As a man, you have to be above the woman personally, during my dating stage, like, you know what dating means, like going around and checking who's kind of the person that I can vibe with and this one I can build a future with. I would tell you that if I met a woman with more money, we talk business, not love. I wouldn't date or marry a woman with more money than me.
Oh, my nigga, who hurt you,
Brazo
bro?
evukhuluma edoki la. Usisi.
Esingabompex.
Usisi zomtholisa.
Mina, I would talk business and I would convince you. Me, I love business. I love money. I will propose anything to do with business. Not for me to be naked in front of a woman with money. No, I'm not a gold digger, bro. I need to be the one on top.
Man, lava is just anyway. It's fine.
No, guys. Mina, what I personally think, okay, Mina, my personal thought on this one though. I think the truth is it's a new dynamic so now we're trying to unlearn conditioning, social conditioning of
From where we come
how
from.
many years do humans exist for?
6
How many
million.
years? Yes.
Based on the oldest.
So we have 6 million years of being told to Tindota must.
Yeah.
And now we're trying to unlearn all of that.
Yeah.
And I think really it takes big balls for Indota to not
must.
feel fazed by any
what?
of that.
To must. Okay, you know what?
No,
I saw
as
a
in
tweet today.
Mgcini
Yeah, I saw a tweet today. So this guy was saying, "Hey, Futek, you winner."
Khuluma Jane.
So I saw a tweet today. There's a guy who was saying, "Amajita ati he umfazi mayebuya kwami ufuna ukudla yena ubuye lani njani njani." He was saying he's against the whole ukulambisa umuntu okulandileyo ezokubona. And he said it's part of Ubuntu because at home, even as women, we are taught how to host people. I'm sure even when we were young, you also Mgcini. When you were young, Guinea, umama wakho ekhipha ama-biscuit, wena ungazange wabona. Lama drinks, lama glass, imigando yana
Ama-visitor ngabuye.
divider so. Display asave ama-visitors ngakho. Wena mayesuka wena usala usidla kuma-plastic plate lawana. Uthi zithi how far ethi ngesa ama-visitors, you know? So he was kind of applying the same thing.
Implying.
And sorry. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. So anyway, when I was growing up, I was taught ukuthi umfazi, you know, these things like washing, cooking. I'm not saying I'll do that any day, but then, you know, I grew up watching my mom doing that, and then you watch your dad provide. You know, she found my dad already with the house. He was providing everything. What? So, to my mom, it came naturally. Her, what's the opposite of masculine? Feminine. Her feminine side came out naturally. So I feel like women follow, guys. When ungathutsha ulesishadaya uvela umtshela ukuthi I want to know what you bring to. Women are the table. I don't know how long it's going to take for guys to know. Women are the table. You buy food, she cooks a meal. You buy a house, she builds a home. What? So I don't know why. And also, please don't judge me for this. The Nigerians I've met abroad, they have a money ritual. Right? No, you guys, you haven't even heard where I was going. They have a money ritual. They were told as they were growing up, Uguchi, if you want your money to apply, it's better in the hands of a woman, be it your mother,
Yeah, but that's
sister,
true.
your wife.
Fucking.
That's what they always say. Carefree.
Yeah.
And so you'd even find some of them. I'm not saying Uguchi, they did something to me, but then when I was in their company and when I left, they were panicking looking for an ATM. I'm like, for what? They were like, no, the time you spent with us, blah, blah, blah. We believe a woman should always have money because if she always has money, she will not be in the mercy of people that she doesn't desire.
This is
Once
true.
niggas realize that and stop assuming every girl is a gold digger. or
Yeah.
what. And if you realize some women, they can't ask for money from men that they genuinely like. Because you can't milk
Yeah,
a person
whatever.
you want to
Yeah.
build with
Ucela
naturally.
imali, ah.
Ungabona first day.
I'll
kuthiwa
prove you
ngicela-
that.
Mina I use that to chase
Ngawona
people away.
ucela imali mngani wami.
Mawukhombisa manje I'm not interested. Ungangizwa ngisithi ngicela imali.
Ushuthi
Ngiyakwazi
ucela le
ukuthi
moto
uyawomela
erent
uzabaleka.
le imota.
That's that. You just go.
But then umbuzo wamani bekukuthi do you think i-relationship we umfazi ule mali ukudlula
Eningi.
indoda? Yeah, iyasebenza.
Iyasebenza.
Ngiyayizi answer kana but i-answer ka Jane uyiphendule in
She's
very
very
Do you watch the
genuine.
river?
Jane uthe vele indoda ayivele imali.
You don't?
She's very genuine with
Sometimes I do.
with her
Okay,
thing.
so the lady is an alpha female.
Oh, yeah.
Mara, she let the kids believe since they were born ukuthi hayi baba wena wanjani wanika imali ukuthi ngiye esikolo ngiqala
Uyo
ibhizinisi.
provider.
But bathi sebedivorcile abantwana labana they felt entitled to the man. Wathi hayi you know what mina nganditshethe ubaba wena abe ngathi uyindoda. But mina yimi engabuya lapha ngile mali. I just didn't want everybody to think. So I just think the reason why most ladies with so much money fail to settle down is because they can't bend. Not over. But bend. They can't bend like over somebody's will or whatever. They feel like if
you're the
you
top
think
earner.
your wealth is defining you, then that's the wrong woman. Because omunye umuntu uyakwanisa ukuthi abe le mali, you know, and still akwanisa ukuhlonipha indoda yakhe. Kungakhanyi ukuthi indoda yakhe ayila next.
Mfana uzobulala namuhla. Namuhla.
I don't think kule nto engizayikhuluma.
Thina rotate.
Okay.
You wanted to say something before we go.
Okay, let me just say something, right? Normally, umfazi ole mali ophuma lapho okule mali khona, right? As a man, they actually kind of like lack respect for you. Do you know what men want? Men don't really look for love. They really look for respect. And ukuhlonitshwa lokhana kubalulekile endodeni. So umfazi ole mali ungamthola ele mali or umthole ele intellect that is much higher than yours or ele IQ that is actually higher than yours.
Kuba nzima.
Kuba nzima for her to actually notice ukuthi lo ngubaba. Let me be
Utsho
honest
njalo
with you.
kuba nzima
I'm
for
actually
indoda to
yeah,
actually
no. It's hard for the woman. Then it becomes hard for me as a man to be like, okay, me now personally, I've dated this lady. I remember last week Mgcini asked me about the lady, right? I have actually dated a lady from quite a good family. I was brought up, you know, I don't have a mother and a father. I was brought up in different families. She was brought up in a good family, right? And she had everything. But one of the challenges that we had in our relationship, she had more power, to the extent that I wouldn't say she didn't respect me, but she never saw me man enough to be the one handling the relationship. She wanted to be the one taking decisions because she's the one who's got what? The pockets. No.
But yeah, when you pay double,
No, but to the extent of
Sometimes.
even if it's my money, she thinks
alright.
the value that she gives you.
Nyavos.
When a woman sees that you're coming from where it's less than hers,
Alright.
the value that she gives you. Because us men are not really after love.
Alright.
As a woman wants love, men wants respect.
But sometimes it's just you kids projecting. Umuntu lwana sometimes ebe right. Fanele la
genuine.
xa uhlezi labantu nje aba maybe sihlala la sithenge nokudla la wena ungakhipiseni. Usibone ngathi azukhayelela phansi. But thina silandaba bro. Just
Sithenga
wanna eat.
ukudla.
Yeah? But wena sele kudobha
Yebo,
ngekho. Mina ngani
hold on.
ngiyadonsa ama chips anganabuya ke emsuthu sithi ha urava.
Hold
Control.
on. Ima dog.
Yeah. So it's just you people projecting. Of course, I will not say into late it's black and white.
Yeah.
Of course, I won't say abakho abafazi
Dubo man.
balama iko
Bakhona
But in
abadelelayo.
most cases, umuntu yabele mali yakhe ezifunela ukuthi akuhloniphe lana. But when just because when yani ilapha lamanzi soke ngithanda lana soke ngihloniphe.
No.
So it's sometimes it's that.
Can I talk now?
Kuluma.
I agree with what Raf is saying. Guti, it's not black and white, but in some cases, it's not an issue to tell umfazi na ngiyodela. As umjita when allow you also failing to.
Yes. Then
Hold on. You go abafazi sometimes because our trender on Twitter was popular to make tweets about. Have you seen how men behave around a man with money.
Yes.
You remember those things?
Which I advocate.
But
Hey, because
Okay.
because it's true. Lalela. Men, when they are around a woman with money, they take offense to, let's say, her saying,
yes.
in the same situation where it's a man with money, you know. So it's like,
Bambara
I'm
Papoisa.
cleaning your thing. I'm cleaning at you. Please, how are you looking more time? Kiwa.
Okay.
So now,
That
let me
I
finish.
understand, eh?
So in both scenarios, this is a person outside of sex. This is a person with higher financial, abilities than me, who asked me to do a favor. But
Okay.
so who has the problem here?
Okay.
Is it Jane or is it me actually having some sexist?
No.
It's
not-
preconception. Ukuthi I can be ngathunya indoda le mali,
self-esteem.
but ngeke ngithunywe umfazi le mali.
Okay.
Wanna say
Alright,
something?
alright.
Wait.
Let me.
Yeah.
In closing, right?
Yeah, in closing, yeah,
Okay,
because
in
hey-
closing, right?
need
Just to
Kurumara.
touch, yeah, hey, just to touch on what you said. I think someone else said it, but I think it was mainly you. I think Ralph sort of put it correctly. Sometimes it's not really her disrespecting you, bro. It's you projecting. For example, it's not good because we experience life and people differently, right? Maybe you are what you're looking for is not respect, it's validation sometimes. You know what I mean?
Someone to tell you what you are.
Exactly.
You are important.
So
you are
it's
valuable.
at that point you need to have like emotional, for lack of a better word, I'll just say intelligence and maturity, right?
Yeah,
to
no.
know what Lapa, she's not the problem. I am.
Sengilenge hard.
Lapa saying getting a heart.
Sengilolaga.
Right. Now, secondly, and this will be my real conclusion. What people say after that, we live, I think we must have presence of mind to understand that and admit that we live in a society where gender roles are reversed. Right. It's nice that Jane can cook. It's nice that Jane can clean. It's nice that Jane can clean and iron, right? But you know who else can do that? I can.
Your ass, nigga.
You know what I mean?
Your ass,
And
nigga.
secondly, like you're saying, this is something that we're trying to unlearn from, depending on where you grew up. I'm
6 million years.
so it's 6,000 years. But abang is
Million.
BC AD.
you know what I mean?
Yes, true.
Into yakudala, and we're trying to unlearn it. But for all 6,000 or 20 million of those years, right, men have been the provider and so on and so on.
Yes.
Right now, the reality that we must not really accept but admit is that, bro, like in terms of pay, even our gaps, like we are at par. In fact, in some companies, right, women are now paid more than men simply because the organization needs to meet a quota of how many women they paid at par or more than men in that year or in that cycle. You know what I mean. So with that in mind, right, like it's not as cut and dry as, hey, brah, would you take this from your lady?
Yeah.
Would you accept this in your relationship?
Yeah.
You know,
Because
so,
you're just delayed.
you know,
You have delayed. You have money for the delayed.
you know what I mean.
So
So you're gonna send you a delayed.
that Mina, as a conclusion, right? For myself, I would say that if a woman could provide irrespect to the man who's actually earning maybe much lesser than her, then I would take. Because what is more important to a man is respect. Then he talks about projection, which is like, it comes from your mentality, which it comes from your mind to say that, oh, chuguti umfazi. If my ekwanisa ukuthi afford Gucci, and I mean, I'm not even affording it, or I'm affording Petzanamo, which means uzandelela, then you are wrong. We shouldn't use. Yeah. Why?
Can't you
Okay.
walk
Why?
through
Wait. Mina.
Oh, sister, let me speak,
Mina.
sir.
The test that I'm saying is majority. I'm talking about majority of women, the ones that are actually above. They have less respect for men. But if she can give respect and respect you, because what matters is umfazi must build a man, and men must what?
Yeah.
That's not that thing, dog.
Give.
Also, I told Kbrizzy, but also that when we earn more than our fathers about delayed anyway.
Lekhumbula malokhu zinini la. Lekhumbula amashow lana kudala lana ukuthi nxa sokuchaza lapha maybe ugogo ama Power Rangers sebamba Green Ranger lapha. Bese bese to be continued sokuqalisa inews.
To be continued.
And they tipping me off. I know you from the inside out. We do some real talking at my mama's house. We finna get something for $1. We might just hit home in a Honda. But are you ready?